wind here. So if you ever feel some weird noises, it's probably the wind you are noticing. But it has settled down a little bit now, I think. Okay. So just find your good posture. Remember, it's always a good thing to have a lengthened spine. So it's kind of, that is where we say lift up from above, just thinking a little bit of length, independent on what posture you are in. Because the chi can flow better through our center line, center channel. And if you're sitting, remember that a little bit the chin tucking in. You can feel how that is actually feeling quite nice in the back of your neck, because it's actually slightly straightening up the back of the neck. Because very often we are a little bit far forward with the chin, and that puts a bit of pressure into that cervical spine. So just feel that, how the chi is flowing nicely in the back of the neck. But at the same time, think of relaxing into this position. So length without tension, that would be ideal. And then just use your breathing, deep breathings. But at the same time, when I say deep, we don't want to get into forcing the breath. So it's still supposed to be quite a relaxed, smooth, gentle, deep breathing. And ideally, you let your breath flow down into your abdomen when you inhale. So it's kind of like dantian breathing. That's the relaxing, supporting breathing. And with your exhalation, you can send the information of relax into all the different parts of your body. From the top of the head, send that message slowly down along your body, into every cell of your body, into every muscle, into every organ, into all the tissues, relaxing, softening, letting go. Letting go. And then as you bring your awareness inside your body, just notice that empty space. How does an empty space feel for you? Just feel and listen to that empty space. Listen to the silence there inside. And feel how you're actually connecting, becoming the empty space of the universe. If you allow it to happen, suddenly everything is melting into each other. You and the surrounding of you, of the whole universe, becoming one. Your chi and the chi of the universe becoming one. your consciousness and the consciousness of the universe becoming one. And then bring your awareness into your heart. And feel the spaciousness and emptiness and vastness of your heart. And as you sense that, realize that you are connected with everybody in this group. Bring your conscious awareness to it. Feel it. As if we would be one big heart. And then let's connect to the whole Renshui family. With our beautiful teachers, Yuan and Melissa and Roberto and Dori and all our other teachers in our lives. And that brings us to all the humans, because all the humans are our teachers. Feel the connection to them. And also the earth is our teacher. Connect to the teachers of nature, of the animal world, of everything in this world. All the things, they're part of earth. They're made out of earth. And then heaven. So I was wondering often in the past, what is meant with heaven? And I think it's obviously also including everything we can't see and we can't touch, but it is there. And obviously also the air and the sky and the planets and the galaxies and universe, but also everything our human senses cannot perceive. Connect to everything. That's what makes us being unified with everything. Nothing excluded. And as you feel this being unified with everything, notice how open your heart is in that state. Feel your chest. Maybe it feels as if your chest would be open. Maybe your chest feels massive. Just notice and allow yourself to feel the openness of your heart. And right now, in this moment, where any one of us is, we can trust that we can allow our heart to open. We can leave everything aside, everything in the world which doesn't feel good, everything in our life which doesn't feel good. We can just leave it aside for now, for this present moment. And just be in our heart, be in there. Feel the trust in there. Feel the openness. Feel the love. The gratitude. And Gong. And then let your arms connect, reaching them out, connect to this information of openness, to this information of unification, the information of trust. And bring it together with the chi of the universe to your lower dantian. And I would like us to keep the hands on lower dantian and just do a little bit of dantian breathing. So you in and exhale. While you do that, you imagine that chi center in the center of your belly, lower belly, just below your belly button, to open out and to close back in. Just as simple as that. And don't worry too much how far out you go or how little out you go. Just do what feels natural right now. Just imagining a ball which is becoming bigger and becoming smaller. You can imagine it as a bright ball opening out and closing back in. Just thinking of the chi moving out and moving in. And on the in, you can think as concentrated as you like. That can become a very small ball full of chi, or that can be a bigger ball. Actually, maybe a fist-sized ball is quite a good one to imagine to come into. And just notice if there is anything happening in your lower dantian, lower back, lower abdomen, in that whole area. Beautiful exercise to do as often as you can think about. And if you have done the workshop with Dorian Roberto, this is the grounding method. Very easy method to use to relax, to come inwards, to calm down. Good. And then you can either open your eyes or stay with your eyes closed. I'm just going to have quite a short talk actually about openness. I have read the stage 1 text too and thought, so what is it? Why did I feel that we need to talk about openness today? And I think maybe in the last few weeks I have been feeling more open myself. I've been feeling my heart more open. So because I have been working so much on trust, and I have been really, since my last recording, I have been repeating so many times each day and during the night when I wake up, that I trust my heart, I trust my true self, and I trust the universe. That I think it has really started to go quite deep. And I could feel that when I started to say it, that I could feel a certain openness around my heart. And so I thought, oh yeah, that's I understand that now. I understand how my heart can really start to allow to open up if I am trusting. So just feel for a moment the trust in your heart. Because as you know, it is there. It's sometimes hard to feel it. So just try to feel it. Try to imagine it as that little child somewhere hidden behind something, a curtain or a box or whatever in its room. And it's just shy and not so sure. And just imagine you talk to that little child and say, hey, I trust you and you can trust me. Come out. I would love to see you because I know you're beautiful. And then just imagine how that child, that trust, is allowing to come forward. And feel it in your heart as it comes forward. And feel how that feels in your heart. Feel that opening up of the heart. And there is no need to expect anything or to want anything. Just let happen what happens. If it wants to open a little bit only, that's fine. If it wants to open more, great. If it wants to go everything is suddenly the heart. You are the heart, you are the universe, all opened up, then that's great. But it doesn't matter. Whatever is, is. And then just realize that an open heart means that your life is open. Everything is open when your heart is open. When our heart is open, then our body is open. We are welcoming. Our chi is going to be all open and bright. Our consciousness is open. And our life is open. And what happens when we are open is everything is flowing. Chi is flowing smoothly in and out as it needs to. Information is open and flowing in and out. Whatever is needed can happen. What's not needed doesn't happen. It's a very free place to be, in that open place. It's a very free place. And there is a very important thing. I can choose to open. I can choose to open. It's my choice. And as we all know, patterns and things which happen in life, they make us close our heart for all the reasons there are out there. But because we are starting to be more and more aware of that, then we have a choice. We have a conscious choice to say, oh, I choose to open. I want to read a little quote from that stage one meditation. Can't even remember it, but it spoke to me when I wrote it out. Whenever I experience any unpleasant feelings, I first ask myself whether they have anything to do with my heart not being open. When I read this, it became very clear to me how probably my answer to this is always going to be, oh wow, yes, my heart is not open. Anytime when I have unpleasant feelings, I probably notice that my heart is not open. And the reason is that, I close it down to protect myself or to be safe or whatever. So that's okay, but it's an interesting observation. And then I can make that conscious choice. But now I open my heart and it changes completely everything. When we open our hearts in situations when our heart is closed, it changes it all. And I'm sure we all have made and start to make and will make this exact experience. And that is again what we need to do to come to that place where the heart is open more and more. What a joy will that be. Today I would like you to invite to share what has been going through your heart. I'm sure there is something nice you have to share.
Thank you, Sabine. Sabina. Here we go. Oh, wow. It was like the perfect meditation because just everything you were saying was just like amazing. And then there's a storm just happening here. And so the contrast or the experience of the words of opening your heart, describing to open your heart, and then being confronted with just such intense weather, it's very heart opening. I did also say one quote, an interesting quote that you commented on really struck me as well. They really struck me a lot. I feel strong when my heart is open. I feel safe and ready to communicate with people on a deep level. I feel their hearts and share their joy. I feel their distress and lend them my support. Imagine the intimacy and peace we will all enjoy in a world where everyone's heart is open. And Ren Shui really has been for me just that continual process of opening. And when I came to Ren Shui, I've really felt like I was quite a dark place, and I can't imagine that I could have closed off any more. So every time I experience more levels of openness through the practice, you know, more connection with people around me and more of an ability to see myself and feel whole in myself, to feel connected with the universe. It's like a joy. It's just such a joy to because I still remember what it was like to not have it. And of course it's an ongoing thing, you know, it's never ending. Wherever you are now, you can always go further. Two other things that struck me. One was the way that openness feels in my body. It feels like the body is smiling inside, like that it feels like the chi or the cells are dancing. Like it feels like joy. It feels like dancing, but it's just joy. It's just pure joy. And the other interesting thing about openness, you know, that base of trust really comes first. Trust, and just gets you really relaxed and you're really comfortable. Has a quality of acceptance. You're just really like at peace. When the openness comes, the self kind of the self starts to disappear. There isn't so much. The importance of the self disappears, because you're just, as it says in the text, an open heart can accommodate the whole universe. And so suddenly this, where the self ends, is not so easy to define. So thank you. That was a great introduction, really solid. I think we made the right choice. It feels very exactly where we need to be right now. Let's see what happens in the class.
Thanks. So just find your comfortable place. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. And relax. 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 Awareness inside the body. Can you bring yourself back to that feeling of emptiness and spaciousness from the beginning? Can you try to feel your body becoming chi, unifying with the universe? Go deep into your heart. Feel again that openness of your heart. So by following the Kaishin verses, we are unifying with the 5 Shin of the universe. So hear it, but also hear it with your heart. Feel it. Heaven, earth, and human are all teachers with infinite wisdom. I open my Shinmen to trust and love them unconditionally. With gratitude in my heart, I receive the bright light of their love and wisdom. So it's actually the bright light of the love and wisdom of the universe we are receiving. My Shin E and my Shin, true self and consciousness and heart, they are all fully aligned with the light of Tao. So how could we describe Tao? Just imagine the flow of life, of the universe, when we are in harmony with the universe. That's Tao, the law of the universe. When we follow that law, when we are in alignment with that law, that's when there is flow there. With Gong, Jing, realization and wisdom are arising. I am one with the light of the wisdom of the universe. Let's repeat that and try to feel it in your heart. You know, your heart is light and is wisdom and is the universe. So I am one with the light of the wisdom of the universe. Your heart is now completely open. Feel the oneness with the universe. Feel the connection with everything. Feel the oneness within yourself. You feel so relaxed, calm, and free. Feel the space deep inside your heart. Vast, open space. illuminated with beautiful bright light. Enjoy the peace and harmony from deep within. This is you. Feel yourself. Your heart is unified with the heart of the universe. With its unconditional trust and love. Your heart is now open to all possibilities the universe presents. You are ready to accept everything with an open heart. Open your heart to Mother Nature's generous gifts. Feel the love and inspirations that are on offer everywhere, from every object and being. Love and inspiration. Let your body, your chi, and your true self be nourished by Mother Nature's wisdom and beauty. Open your heart to the world. How amazing it is that there is infinite space in your heart for everyone and everything. Everyone is welcome and no one is judged. That's what is possible when our heart is open. Wow. What a blessing it is to be alive. Your heart is open to all the possibilities. Listen to your heart. Every moment it is offering an opportunity for you to grow, to create something meaningful. Feel your courage to embrace change. Feel your eagerness to turn your life into a wonderful work of art. Feel the expansiveness of your heart. Feel how relaxed, calm, and harmonious you are in this present moment. How free and light you are. Become aware of this present moment and let this awareness take charge. Let it take charge. Let it take charge. Openness is being at home with your true self. Feel that. Feel that this openness is being at home with your true self. You are at home with your true self. Open your arms to the side. Imagine that that opening of the arms is an even further opening. You're so open in any way now. And that openness allows you to be one with everything. And then bring that wisdom, that love of that unified you with the universe back to your heart. And keep feeling that unification. And then as you open your arms out again, feel the chi arms connecting to the whole chi of the universe. Kind of embracing the whole universe. And then bring the chi back to your lower dantian. Feel it streaming in. And when your hands are landed on your belly, do a little bit of dantian breathing again. Nourishing even more chi into that so important chi center. Feel that strong base. That strong base is helping you to do the trusting and the opening. Finding your light, allowing your light to shine. Just imagine your heart shining bright. And even when we end now, we don't have to stop that. When you're shining light, shining heart with you into your day. Because that's who you are. And then rub your hands. If you want to stay in a good state, feel free to do that. You don't have to finish. And then just do your head and face as you feel like. Feeling still that open, bright heart of yours. Enjoying it.